What's going on, YouTube fam? Today I'm going to give you guys a quick look at the 2025 Black Cat Jordan 4s. Before I get into the video, go over the kicks and all that good stuff. If you're new to my channel and this is your first time stumbling across one of my videos, welcome. Thanks for dropping by. But listen, while I have you here, do me a huge favor. Hit the subscribe button, click the notification bell. That way when I upload any new material, you'll get notified. Head to the channel, you can check out what I uploaded. If you're on social media, Instagram, X, TikTok, any of the platforms, honestly, and you enjoy photos of sneakers, maybe some outfit ideas with sneakers, anything related to kicks, honestly, give me a follow. You can find me. I am TMCII on all platforms. And lastly, while you're watching the video or afterwards and you enjoyed it, hit the thumbs up button. Hit that like button. It really goes a long way. Small indicator to me. Let me know that you enjoy the content. Motivate me to keep recording these videos every time I have a pickup to share with you guys. So now that the intro is out of the way, for all my first time viewers, we can dive into the review. Like I mentioned, these are the Black Cat 4s. And we have another retro of them. Last time we got these was in 2020. And before that, the first time we saw these was in 2006. Little differences between the last release. I'm gonna actually do a comparison between the two. So just head to the channel. You can see the comparison between the last release and this release. And video purpose wise, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go over the materials. I'll touch on quality control, show you guys the box, the label, and all that good stuff. Then I'll toss them on feet, go over sizing and comfort. So I got you guys pretty much covered for everything you need to know about these. Just stick through the whole video or just fast forward to what you care about most. All right. Jumping into materials. The upper is made up of a regular kind of suede nubuck type feeling. It's not like the real furry or long hair or buttery feeling suede where you swipe your finger across it and you can see it change colors. It's not like a real buttery suede feeling on here. I want to say the last release had a better feeling type material on them. But that's what majority of the upper is made out of, this kind of okay feeling suede material on here. The shape is like the newest shape. So I do love the shape of the 4. But the material, like I said, it doesn't feel like as buttery as last release. Your little honeycombs, the wing logos, this is like a little plastic feel right here. It's not metal or anything. It has like a metal look, but it's just like a little plastic feel. Coming to the netting, you got the little rubber netting on here with the big rectangles or square shapes on here with the little bubbles, the little bumps or whatever you want to call it on here. Coming up to the toe, same thing. You can kind of see the netting with the mesh on here for breathability. Regular laces, black laces, no extra laces or anything came with it. And you have that kind of different shades of grays and blacks right here for the tongue with the Jumpman on there. Coming to the insole, black insole, Nike Air written on there. You have a nice padded tongue on here. You can tell since they've been doing some of the recent retros, the liner behind the tongue used to be exposed, but now it's been tucked behind the tongue. Kind of how like the 4s used to come out when they originally came out. It was like this, but then they started retroing them and you can see the liner exposed, but now they're tucking the liner back behind the tongue and sewing it together that way. So it's a little something that they've been doing with a lot of the 4s lately. Coming to the midsole, you have a nice glossy midsole, clear air unit as you can see. And this is one thing that's different. The original release and the 2020 release had a Jumpman on the back, but now we have the Nike Air on the back. I think that's pretty cool. I always did like when they had the Nike Air on the back of 4s. I just think that it looks really nice on the back. And then the heel tab is more of like a rubbery feel. It's not that super stiff, sharp plastic. I know some folks complain about this digging into the back of their leg. You know, if you have that issue or you're one of those type of people, you shouldn't have that to worry about just because it's a little bit more rubbery than it would typically be. Seems like that's one thing that they've been working on with a lot of the 4s as of recent. It's not as sharp and stiff as it used to be because this used to really cut into the back of some people feet. Air Jordan upside down, just like your traditional Air Jordan 4s back in the day. Cats really used to like flip the tongue over and have this right side up, so you do get the Air Jordan upside down in that kind of black colorway on here. Coming into the inside of the shoe, same thing, pretty much that same kind of suede leather feel. You got the honeycombs up here, like I said, made out of that plastic type feeling all look to give like a metal look on here. Something else, so this is something that I've been seeing a lot of comments on. People have been asking about the squeaking on these, so I'm gonna try and see if you can hear it. So for some reason, there's been a lot of talk about these squeaking and making a lot of noise. And it's really when this plastic rubs against the suede on here, it's creating that squeaking noise. It does squeak a little bit when you walk in them as well. That never really bothered me, but if that's something that's gonna bother you and irritate you, then you might wanna consider if you want these or not. I don't really care about that. Certain shoes just make noise on your feet regardless, and these do make a little squeaking noise when you walk in them. So if that's something you're curious or wanting to know if they squeak or not, yes, they do, especially compared to like some of my other 4s. They don't make that noise. But for these, I'm not sure why it's doing it. And I think it's mainly because, like I said, the wings rubbing against the suede on here and is giving off like that squeaking sound. So that's just something I did want to point out because I know a lot of people have been asking and there's been a lot of talks about it I've seen in some of the comments. Jumping into quality control, the QC's okay. Just some couple little scratch marks, a couple little glue marks on my pair on here. It's not anything major to really gripe and complain about. The little tiny imperfections that I see, I don't think you're really gonna notice it while they're on feet. But the QC it's okay. It's Jordan brand at the end of the day. Nike and Jordan brand, QC usually isn't the best anyway. So it's hit and miss, and I think it's okay. It's decent. Here's the outsole, regular traditional Jordan 4 outsole. Just like the other ones, with a Nike, you get Nike at the bottom because we have the Nike Air on the back. Otherwise, it would have been the Jumpman. But since we got the Nike Air treatment, that's what we have this time. So that's pretty much it as far as the QC. Different materials used on the shoe. I'll show you guys the box. So you do get a special box. It's kind of have the cement print and that black cat kind of look box with the glossy Jumpman and the flights on here. No special tissue or anything, just regular white tissue that these came with. But coming to the label, here's the label. You can pause the video and look at this. But they have the color code, the product breakdown, the product code, the color breakdown, QR code here. Open up the camera on your phone. A little link will pop up, take you to Nike.com. I think at some point it may take you to pictures of the shoe or something, but right now I just launched the regular Nike.com website. So that's the box. Here are the kicks. Show you guys the kicks one more time. Do me a favor, let me know if you're scooping these up or wanting to scoop these, half the last ones. I'm not sure why the resale market for these are just like an arm and a leg. It's like a plain all black 4, and I'm like shocked to see what the resale prices are on these. I had no ideas what these would be going for, what they go for, like the ones with the Jumpman on the back, not these. Because I think these are going to be fairly easy to get for the holidays. They come out around Black Friday. But I'm going to take them off here now, stop running them out. We're going to toss them on feet. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about these. I usually reply to you guys, but I'm going to take them off here now. We're going to go over sizing and comfort and all that good stuff. Y'all hang tight. All right, guys. Here's a quick on feet look at the Black Cat 4s. Just want to show y'all what they look like really quick on feet. Most asked question is sizing. How do they fit? How do they run? What size should I get? So I'm going to do that first, and then we'll go over comfort. So to me, I have a medium to somewhat narrow foot, and I like my shoes to fit snug on my feet. Snug like a sock, like a glove, like a really exact fit. If you like that same fit as me, and you have a medium, somewhat narrow foot, I think you can go down a half size. If you don't like that, go true to size. If you want a little bit of room, go true to size, you should be good. If you have wide feet and you want that snug and exact fit, I think go true to size, you should be good. But if you want a little bit of room, especially on the sides, you may want to consider going up a half size. It all depends. I know some people say 4s are uncomfortable to them. they have like the issue with the pinky toe area kind of hurting, and they have to go up different sizes. So whatever size you would normally get in your 4s, I think get that size. These have the same fit and feel of like some of the SB 4s, the reimagined 4s. So these kind of feel just like those to me. When it comes to comfort, the Jordan 4 is a shoe that came out in the late 80s, and the technology to me hasn't changed that much. So it's a really flat shoe, sort of. Even though they have an air unit on it, you don't really feel it. It's like a firm air unit, so it's not squishy or bouncy or anything like that. You can still casually rock these and wear these all day, to me, and not be in any pain. Because like I said, I'm not one that have the pain issues like some people with 4s. Some people say 4s are very uncomfortable. But if you're like me and you don't really have the toe pinching issue or the back tab digging into the back of your leg, I think you can casually rock these all day, not be in any kind of pain or discomfort at all. So that's just my take on sizing and comfort. Like I mentioned earlier, subscribe if you're new, hit the notification button. I'm gonna wrap the video up here. I'll see you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching. Peace.